What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? I came across a Bobby Shmurda interview he did on the My Expert Opinion podcast with Matt Hoffa. Shouts out to Matt. Matt been doing this thing for a minute, putting in a lot of work, a lot of good content. Matt asked Bobby Shmurda, do he still go to the hood? And Bobby calmly but emphatically responded, what the F I'm going back to the hood for to chill? I go to drop off money, but that's about it. Before I go too far down that rabbit hole, anybody got a problem with that? Anybody got a problem with Bobby Shmurda saying he don't go to the hood to chill? He'll drop some money off, but he ain't gonna chill. Anybody got a problem? All right, here's the deal. My thoughts. First and foremost, I think it's wise for him to move the way that he's moving because there are a lot of cats in the hood who will see somebody like a Bobby Shmurda and look at him like he's food. They will look to try to make a name for themselves, take advantage. Because sometimes, man, when you're in the hood, all a person has is a reputation for being tough. They ain't got nothing else. You know, the thing is, if they put some effort in, they could be known for other things that are more positive. But the low-hanging fruit for a lot of guys in the hood is to show people that they have some value by overpowering those who they feel is weaker. The other way is to show that they got the most money, and they'll get it any kind of way they can get it. Yo, look, I got it, I got it. It don't matter if they got it for one day. They just want to show people they're a man, you know? So it's a big deal to make a move on somebody like Bobby Shmurda, even just to get into an argument, try to inject themselves and his life some kind of way to say, yeah, man, I told him, I showed that sucker, I told that nigga, woo, you know. It's guys who, they want to gamble with you or, you know, shoot pool or whatever, play basketball, just to say that they beat you, and that's their whole life. They ain't got nothing else popping. That's their whole life. So they looking at Bobby Shmurda like Bobby Shmurda is going to pad their resume, going to pad their hood resume. I mean, a resume that means nothing really at the end of the day. Having said that, I go to the hood. I got family in the hood, and I will go to visit. I don't hang out, though. I don't hang out on the street. I'm not standing on the corner. I'm not doing any of that. I already know that when I come through, I'm a target. So I dip in, I dip out. And like Bobby, I do go through. When I'm in the hood, I do drop off money. But other than that, nah, fam, I'm not going to be kicking it in the hood. The idea is when you are from the hood, if you happen to be from the hood, the idea is to put yourself in a better position for yourself and your family. Now, I know some people be like, man, see, that's what's wrong. You Negroes move out and they die. Nah, fam, It's a reason why you hear sirens all day in the hood. It's a reason why the police come through and bully people in the hood all day, just messing with folks. It's a reason why those potholes ain't been fixed in 30 years. Those abandoned houses exist for the last 20, 25 years. All of that disrespect. The city itself look at the hood like a black eye. So they don't respect it. You look at the supermarkets in the hood, they're food deserts. You gotta drive to get some decent food. You go up to the store. It's people hanging out in front of the store, sometimes blocking the entrance. So I ain't got no problem with getting my kids out of the hood and trying to raise my kids in a safer environment, because ain't no environment entirely safe. But there are some environments that are more conducive to safety and, let's just say, less accidents and violent incidents. I have no problem with it. Now, what I have a problem with is those of us who make it out and who don't give back. You ain't got to be in the hood to give back. You know, you can find a cause like a football team, one of the community centers. You can link up with some of the activists in the community who's actually doing the work, and you can fund them. You know, you can co-sign them. And, you know, if they got something major going on, you can come out and make an appearance or something, you know, and just make sure that they got, you know, plenty of security for you, you know, so that the knuckleheads out there who might be hating will know how to at least show, well, act like they got some manners, you know, till you get in and out safely. So, you know, I'm not with the whole abandoning the hood, like getting out and never looking back. I think that's one of the biggest problems with us. I don't think the biggest problem that we have are those who are not educated or those who are not well, you know, mannered or whatever. I really do believe that our biggest problem is those of us who have made it out and don't look back and don't give back. I think that's the biggest problem, because many other communities and many other races, you know, they may not even go back to kick it, but they send that check to that youth center. They send that check to that school, that private school. That's, you know, they fund initiatives to help their people. And that's one of the things that we're lacking on big time. We don't get it. We just don't get it. And we got to figure that piece out. So I respect everything Bobby Shmurda said. He sounds like a mature young man. And, you know, I give him credit for not falling to the peer pressure of trying to keep up a false image, an image that's impossible to keep up anyway. Like, when you make it, when you hit, when you get it, why the hell are you going back and joining the gang? Why do you get out of the hood and then become famous and then join a gang? That's hustling backwards. You got guys out there who've been born in gangs and wish that they were in a different situation, wish they could become famous or get to a bag so they could get out of that situation. But your dumb ass then went out here and got yourself hot, got to the money, famous, and now you want to claim a gang. That is the dumbest stuff, was some of the dumbest stuff that I've ever heard in my life. But what say you, fam? Is Bobby Shmurda, in your opinion, right or wrong? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?